Welcome to Epic.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our March corporate call, our St. Patrick's Day themed call tonight. Love the decor with the PowerPoint, and we've got some great information for you tonight. An amazing guest speaker. So buckle up, grab a pen and paper. You're going to want to take down a lot of notes tonight, as I always say, but tonight I can absolutely assure you, if you don't have a pad of paper with you, you're going to regret it. So go ahead and grab that, get that in front of you. You still have maybe a quick minute. If there's somebody on your team you don't see on this call, get them on this call. It's really important tonight because we are launching into the spring and we've got some amazing content for you. So welcome. First of all, as I always do, I specifically want to welcome all of our new partners to the call. If you've just joined Epic in the month of February, congratulations. You have made a great decision for you and your family. You've joined a team of entrepreneurs who have your back. Not only does corporate have your back, but the unique thing about this company and about this industry as a whole is that we realize a rising tide truly lifts all ships. When you do better, everybody around you does better. And that's why this is such a unique and amazing opportunity for you. Now, with Epic, we always like to remind everybody the word stands for something, and it stands for four concepts that we hold close to heart. The first one is equity. Epic is the only company in the network marketing industry that actually allows you to earn an ownership stake in the company based on the success overall over time of the company. And that's why the E in Epic stands for equity. With our benefits of equity program specifically, you're earning credits towards ownership in the company with everything you do, with maintaining your position, promoting to new positions, all the kind of activities that are already earning you money through the compensation plan. You're also building equity in the company. The P, of course, stands for profitability. Great image as we look at the St. Patrick's Day theme here. But quite frankly, let's not mistake ourselves. You joined this business to make money, to have a profitable business of your own that didn't require overhead, doesn't require employees or rent or inventory. You actually can just latch into this platform, market these great products and services, and you can be profitable from day one every day. The I, of course, stands for integrity. This is how we want to build our business. This is how we want to deal with our partners and our customers every single day, whether it's here at corporate or with each of you out in the field, and of course, the way we deal with you as representatives. And the C, that's the fun part. That's the community that Epic represents. It's a chance for fellowship. It's a chance for learning and engagement with each other. Whether you're attending a Super Saturday in person, whether you're attending these calls online, it's just a great sense of community of like-minded individuals who are here to work together, to be profitable, and to build a future for ourselves and our family. Now, before we get into tonight's call, I know I've mentioned this a couple times in the last few calls, but I want to stress it again tonight because as I was talking with Cynthia, they're rebuilding this list, our text distribution list. We're starting it over from scratch. We want to make sure that the people that need to be on it are on it, and the people that don't need to be on it are not on it. So we're starting all over again. So if you did not get a reminder by text twice today, then you are not on the list. It's very simple. So make sure you pull out your phone, you scan this QR code. You can do it right now. I'll give you a couple seconds. Scan the QR code. It'll pull up a form where you can just type in your phone number and then you'll be on the list. Or if you're not into that kind of thing, just text the word epic. Just the word epic. Doesn't have to be capitals or anything like that to the phone number 855 957 5608. That's all it takes. You can always obviously take a screenshot real quick of this whole slide if you need to reference it later. But do yourself a favor after the call tonight, if necessary, make sure you've joined our VIP text list. All right. Now we've got some congratulations in order. These are the extra reward points. We've been doing this for a few months now. It's a fun little way to get some freebies. Um, Everybody that pre-registered for the February call, last month's call, that was tracked if you pre-registered. And by virtue of doing that, just by doing that, these individuals earned 500 reward points. Just a reminder, this is ongoing, so make sure as soon as the next call, the April call is announced, make sure you pre-register because you'll get those 500 reward points as well. So congratulations to everybody on this list. A lot of people here, so the message is getting out, and of course, it's a no-brainer. So just make sure you're on this list the next time. All right, and we've got some congratulations in order for some All-Stars this February. Congratulations to the winners of our mystery prize drawing. So from those folks who pre-registered last time, these individuals were randomly selected. Thank you for pre-registering and remaining on camera for the entire corporate call. That's important too. That's part of the contest. So if you pre-registered for this call, make sure you've got your camera on because they're keeping an eye, and you'll be in that random drawing to get a free item next month as well. So Kendall, Linda, Julian, congratulations! You have won an Energy Plus CBD isolate gummies order. Awesome, 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 awesome. Now let's welcome two new partners. Meet our new Epic reps, Marisha Hannibal and Vonnie Clark. Congratulations for joining the business. As I mentioned earlier, you've made a really good decision. And I think if you haven't realized that already, you're going to realize it real soon. Just the only advice I would give you personally is just listen to your upline. Be humble, be willing to learn from people that have done it before you, that have your best interest at heart. Just follow the guidelines. If you do that, then you will be successful just like your team members. All right, before we really dive in to get some recognition and promos, let's look at the epic deal of the week. Every single Friday morning, this is pretty cool that we do this. Every single Friday morning, we roll out an epic deal of the week. It changes every week. And this week coming up, or I'm sorry, the week that we're in right now, you've got the whole work week here because today's only Monday. So you've got till Thursday at midnight. You can save 30% off any order of $150 or more with coupon code SAVE30. That's a huge discount, almost a third off from any order of 150 or more with the coupon code SAVE30. So don't forget that coupon code. Write it down. You can reference it later. And then we also have a spring mini bundle. Actually, we have five different spring mini bundles. And as you know, the team in Tarpon Springs, they always put a lot of thought into this. They come up with five different bundle packages, all made up very custom. You can take a look on the website and you can find a bundle that works for you or as a gift for somebody else, or even break the pieces out and give five different gifts to people. But this is valid through the end of the month, through March. So take advantage of this. These are not only really cool collections of items, but you actually get a special price on it too when they're bundled together like this. So it's a great deal, and you can even combine the two promos. So if your mini bundle order happens to help get you over the $150 minimum, you're not only getting a bundle price baked in, but you're getting 30% off that as well. So definitely good to double down on that. All right, let's take a look at what's happening in March. It's a busy month. First of all, we've got another epic Super Saturday in Brooklyn. Congratulations to all of you down in Brooklyn for making these happen. And a special thanks to Platinum Senior Vice President Jovens Moncour for pulling these events together and really making them something special. This next one is coming up on March 21st, so you've got plenty of time to get registered and make plans. If you haven't been to Brooklyn yet, maybe you're from outside the area and you haven't made the trip, listen, the weather's going to be better by then. You've got time to prepare. It's easy to get into New York City from all points. So why not treat yourself and actually attend in person? 10 o'clock sharp, you can bring a guest for free. And what's great about Five Link or Epic Super Saturday events is that when you bring that guest for free, they're not only getting a great opportunity presentation from leaders, but if they want, they can stay for the rest of the day and get the whole training for free. What better way to get them launched with their new business than by attending the presentation in the morning and staying for a day of training and learning pretty much everything they need to do, everything they need to know in one day to get started and to be successful. It's only $20 at the door, $10 if you want to attend online. There is a Zoom option, and you can just look for the details on that, or reach out to Cynthia or reach out to Jovens, and they can get you the details on registering in advance. So thank you again, Jovens, for pulling this together. These have been wonderful, wonderful events in Brooklyn. All right. Um, we've got a revive, re-engage, and reap the rewards promotion for this month. I love this graphic. This is so cool. Valid for this month only. This is a March promo, and you want to check your promos website in your back office for all the details. But basically, you're going to earn an extra point on new Platinum TV subscribers with the new TV service. And this is great because the service itself is phenomenal. It's been an incredible reboot of the TV service. And in addition to getting those great service, that great new service, that you're going to get that extra point. So it's a great, great incentive to really kick this thing off. I mean, TV, we've sometimes we kind of sleep on TV because it's just been so good, so consistent, so great for so long, we kind of lose track of it. But now that it's been refreshed and rebooted, no pun intended, it is a phenomenal service. I mean, compare it to any service out there, it is absolutely phenomenal. And the fact that you can be earning commission and points month after month after month. I mean, we have customers that have been on TV for, I think, 8, 9 years running, pretty close to that, if not at that point. I mean, think about that. Think about earning commissions on a customer for 8 years in a row, month after month after month. That's the opportunity you have in front of you here. So take advantage of this. All right. Some additional information. Did you know that Platinum Senior Vice President Dave Silverman trained on the new My app during Joven's February Super Saturday event? And they recorded it. So you can actually, if you missed the event, here you go. If you write down this URL or take a picture of the screen with your camera right now, but if you're not able to do that, you just have to go to tv.myepiccompany.com and you'll be able to see it front and center in the new videos and the recent videos. But check this out because the new Epic app is phenomenal. Just like with the new Platinum TV service, the new My Epic app just kind of brings things to a new level, brings us into the modern era, brings us into 2026. And that's very, very exciting, very refreshing. And it won't matter though if you don't know how to use it or if you don't choose to use it. So watch the video. It's a great training and you will be set to go. You have the entire business in your pocket and in the palm of your hand with your mobile phone at all times. Also, did you know that our new and improved TV Gen 2 is officially here? Like I mentioned earlier, this platform is faster, it's smoother, It has better navigation. That was one of the biggest bugaboos for me over the years was the navigation and a better viewing experience. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It's very exciting that this is our own product. Nobody else has this, and that is a selling point. That's a feather in our cap. You could build an entire business. You could focus your entire business if you really wanted to just on TV. Not that you should, because everything else we offer is great too. But just to put it in some perspective, this is something you could build an entire business around, an entire income stream around. So if you haven't checked it out, you owe it to yourself to do so. All right. Now for the recognition. This is the fun part. We get to give some credit where credit is due to the top producers, both for customer production at each open line, as well as partner IMR production at each open line. So let's take a look. All right. Once again, congratulations to our top ET and ED open line producers, Teddy and Vicky Moore, our top National Director, Open Line Producer Dave and Carol Silverman, our top Open Line SVP, Customer Producer Ann and Dr. Sherman Chambers, and Open Line at Platinum Senior Vice President, the top position. Congratulations, Dave and Carol Silverman. Now let's look up. Sorry, that was IMR production. Nope, never mind. I always get thrown off by that because it double plays this one. All right, here we go. IMR production for the month of February. Here we go. Our top producers. All right, and with almost a clean sweep across the board, congratulations for our top IMR producer at OpenLine ET, ED, ND, and Senior Vice President Ted and Vicky Moore. Wonderful, wonderful job. But I'll tell you this much. I would bet my last buck that Teddy would prefer to see somebody else knock him off some of those lists next month. So go out there and get it done, and you will be on this list next month too. I hope to see you there. And congratulations to our top open line platinum producer, Dave and Carol Silverman. Great job. Okay. Customer Club. Wow, what a big surprise, huh? Our 250 Customer Club honoree this month, SVP Patricia Lloyd. Congratulations. It just is amazing to see you do this month after month after month. It's like you're the Cal Ripken Jr. of Epic, if anybody gets that. Um, but yes, the consistency is matched only by the passion. And that is a powerful combination. Any of you that have listened to Ms. Lloyd speak knows what I mean about that. The passion, the consistency, the true dedication to her business, to her customers, to her craft as a representative of Epic. What can we say? What can we say? All we can really say is let's get you guys on this list as well. We want to pay out that $100 bonus to everybody getting a 250 CV customer club recognition. There's no reason that everybody on this call couldn't be honored next month with this recognition. And it's like giving yourself a $1,200 raise. We've talked about this before, but imagine just getting $250 in CV, which you can simply maintain and get a couple new customers every month, and you're getting a $1,200 annual raise. When you put it in perspective like that, that is pretty significant, and there's very few places you can earn that kind of money that easily, really. Congratulations, Patricia. All right. Congratulations also to Evian Brantley. She was the third person to achieve three new customers in the month of January. She must have hit that a little bit after we put the last PowerPoint to bed for last month. So congratulations uh, for making the mark. That's a great little gift package you earned, and well deserved, well deserved. And that is phenomenal to see people achieving these benchmarks. We put a goal out there, we give you quite a bit of an incentive to get these goals, whether it's a one-time promo or a monthly incentive. And when people achieve it, it's just so exciting for us. We love to see it, and we love giving out this free product when you meet these goals. Congratulations, Evian. And the first to achieve three new customers, not surprised by this either. Congratulations, Miss Patricia Lloyd. You also won a gift pack. Wonderful, wonderful job. And the second person to achieve it, oh, Teddy got beat. Teddy got beat to the punch, but he got there eventually. He got over the line. Congratulations, Teddy, on being the second to achieve three new customers this past month. Awesome job. And this month, the third to achieve three new customers. Congratulations, Ms. Jeanette Jones. Awesome, awesome job. I love these pictures of you guys too. These are wonderful. Great job. So congratulations to all three of you for hitting that benchmark and beating everybody else to the punch, and well deserved. Got ahead of myself there. All right, and we had a fourth to achieve three new customers. I guess I forgot we had four winners. All right, Jamell Meeks, fantastic, good timing. Our guest speaker tonight was one of the four people to achieve the three new customers first. She also got this wonderful prize pack. Congratulations, Jamel. And the first to acquire two new IMRs this past month. Congratulations, Teddy and Vicky Moore. Great job. Wow, they're really cleaning up this month. Awesome, awesome job. All right. So congratulations to everybody we just recognized, our top producers, our prize winners, everybody that's been included. I just hope that it's sending the message to some of you that maybe were not represented in those slides, that that can be you, that there's no reason you can't be on these leaderboards. There's no reason you can't be the first, second, third, fourth to hit these benchmarks. You just have to really take it seriously. You just have to do what you know how to do. Peak interest, share the products and services, be a testimonial of the products, be your own best customer, and just follow the path. And I know these leaders on the call tonight, especially our guest speaker, are going to reiterate that point that this isn't a complicated business in the sense that the game plan is right there on paper. You just have to follow the game plan and be consistent, and you can achieve the very top positions that these folks have earned in our company. So, with that, I want to introduce our special guest tonight. This is just quite honestly one of my favorite people. I don't want to say favorite representative because it's not, she's one of my favorite people. I truly adore Jamel, and every time that we're on the phone, I smile. She has been a counsel to me at times when we've had some rough decisions to make as a company. She's been a point of optimism when we've had some downturns in the company and difficult moments to get through. And that to me is the true sign of leadership, is when you can be optimistic in the face of challenges, optimistic and forward thinking when looking at obstacles. That is truly valued to me. And so I couldn't have asked for a better guest speaker tonight to help us go into March with a head of steam and with enthusiasm and excitement. So without any further ado, I would like to introduce to you our guest speaker this evening, Senior Vice President Jamel Meeks.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Sure can.
Thank you so much, Mike. And the feeling is mutual. Let me just say, you have always been there. You are like the rock of Gibraltar. No matter what, we know that you're steady and that you're sure, and that gives us the confidence that we need to continue to move forward. So I appreciate you, and I always appreciate how you have kept the representatives first in this company and in what we do and what we say. Cynthia, Danette, Amber, you guys are amazing. I don't know how y'all do it, and you do it with a smile and grace, as we call and say the same thing we said the last time, asking you something that we already know, but you never put us down, and you always have a good answer for us, and you always are there to push us forward and to lift us up. To each and every one of you on here, are my brothers and sisters in the struggle. We are excited, and I say we because I'm speaking in the third person. I'm just excited that you all are on the call tonight for a lot of reasons. We talk about coming together, and we talk about this once a month call, and we talk about gathering the troops and what we're going to do. Well, I want y'all to do something for me before we get started tonight. I want everybody to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in, now blow it out. One more time, in and out. Do you know the breath that you breathed in and the breath that you exhaled isn't any different from anybody else that breathes in and breathes out? Oprah Winfrey breathes the same air that you breathe. The President of the United States, whomever you look up to, whomever you want to be like, the same air. Not only that, everybody gets the same 24 hours in a day. What does that mean? Wealthy people and successful people didn't get an extra hour. Poor people and unsuccessful people didn't get an hour deducted. We all have 24 hours in a day. The key is what we do with that 24 hours. So tonight, I just want to talk to you all for a few minutes about that 24 hours and about what we can do and about what we can achieve. I'm so happy to see all y'all. I just want to wave at everybody. Platinums, I'm so happy to see y'all. Joe Vons, you are the man. I'm so happy that you are on here, and I appreciate you. My double platinum Dave, my platinum Ann and Sherman Chambers. Look, I'm name calling and name dropping. Love you guys. My senior vice president, Cheryl Knowles. Everybody is here tonight. You know why? Because we are excited. We're going into the spring. We're coming out of the winter. We've been hibernating, but it's all over. Now it's time to get to the spring. You know what I always heard in church? The pastors would say, if you make it through January and February, you can march on through. So we gonna march on through because we made it through January and February. Let's have a quick word of prayer. Father, we honor you tonight and thank you because you are the one who gives us our marching orders. So we pray that you go before us, you be in us, and that you communicate clearly this vision. We love you and we honor you in Jesus' name. Amen. I don't know. I feel like tonight is different. I've been on corporate calls before. I've done the calls before. Tonight feels different. And I don't know, I kind of know because I'm really excited about what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the promotion that's out, the revive. And I just feel like it's a time to turn the page. If you want to turn the page, just wave at me. Wave your hand, lift your hand up, put your hand in there, just do something and wave at me. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're alive. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So, this is what we want to do tonight. I really hope you came ready tonight. I know people's been saying, okay, we're gonna have a good call, da 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 da. It's all about this, but I really need you to be ready tonight. I really need you to focus. I really need you to have pen and paper. I really need you to lock in. Give the kids some candy, sit them in the other room, give them a device to let them play with, turn the TV down, no background noise. We are going to focus tonight. This is not another training call. It's just not. It's not that. This is not just information. We get information all the time. You could get information without being on this call. You just can go to the website, pick up any information that you want. But tonight is different because tonight is about momentum. It is about momentum. You can't do anything without momentum. You can be watching a basketball game and a team could be down, and then all of a sudden, one player steals the ball and he gets a basket. Then they rebound and and the announcers say the momentum has shifted, and now the other team is starting to make some headway. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. It is about momentum. Tonight is about activation. Activation. We're not just sitting here, we're not just getting information. Tonight is about going back and getting what we left on the table. I said it, I mean it, and before I take it back, I'm gonna add more to it. What am I talking about? Going back to get what we left on the table. We left some money on the table in January, February in 2025. We left some people, we left some opportunity, we left some vision, but we going back and we gonna get what we left on the table. So I need you to focus. I need you to be present. I need you to be here, engaged. I need you to be ready to move before this call ends. That's right, before this call ends, not tomorrow, not the next day, not the end of the week. Before this call ends tonight, I need you to be ready to move. Anybody with me? Are you with me or am I by myself? All right, I see you. Because by the end of tonight's call, every single one of us will have taken action. And that's the key to being successful and the key to doing whatever you want to do. It is simply taking action. So many times we think about what we want to do. We have an idea in our head. I do that so many times. I know what I want to do. I have it in my head. I make a sticky note. I'll put it somewhere and I'll write it down. But it stays right there. And until I take action, I haven't completed the task or the dream that I have in front of me. So our company just did something powerful. They opened a $99 reactivation promotion for former reps. $99 reactivation. I'm blown away. I love this promotion. I love this promotion. Let me tell you, let's really think about what I just said. These are people who already know the products. You're not getting somebody that you're reintroducing or somebody that you're introducing stuff to. These are people who already know the products. These are people who already understand the compensation plan. They've gotten paid before. They've been involved before. These are people who already know you. They already know you. They signed up with you before. They've trusted you before. So these are the people that we're talking about. And now the barrier to re-enter is only $99. That's amazing, right? It's only $99. What a low entry point. What a low entry point to get started again. What a low entry point to go back and get what you left on the table. That's not just a promotion. That is actually a second chance. That's what we're offering this month of March, a second chance. I want you to think about that. How often and how many times do we ever get a second chance? Sometimes in business, second chances create the biggest breakthroughs. You know, I love to tell the story about the people who found the biggest find in looking for gold. That was wherever it was, they were digging for gold, and this one group had been digging for gold and digging for gold. And I mean, they had been digging for 6 months. They had been using dynamite. They had been doing everything. They were digging and digging. They thought they had a good spot, and they had found nothing, and so they quit. The next group who came behind them found the gold within 5 minutes. The people who quit were 5 minutes away from their breakthrough. Don't be 5 minutes away from your breakthrough and quit. I want to address something really honestly in the room tonight. People leave businesses for all kinds of reasons. Don't get hung up in why they gone. Don't get hung up on trying to figure out. Don't try to get in their head and just say and stop making up things that you think happen. People leave businesses for a lot of different reasons. Life gets busy. And they say, right now I just need to handle this. We're all juggling balls. So some balls are up in the air and the other two balls are in our hands. These are the ones we're concentrating on. The ball is just up in the air, but their eyes are still on it. So they're still available. Life gets busy. Finances shift. Sometimes we got to pay for something. A car breaks down. We get an extra bill. We got to do something different. And our money gets funny. Confidence drops. Sometimes that person has gone to the person they knew were going to accept them, going to believe with them, was going to run with them, that was going to lace up their shoes and come alongside them. And that person said no. Maybe that person even laughed. And your confidence, that person's confidence could have dropped. The support they may have needed could have been lacking. It may not have been their life. It might have been your life. Stuff came up in your life and you weren't there as much as you would have wanted to be. And maybe that is they were lacking the support that they needed. And this is the biggest one of all. Timing may not have been right. Sometimes it's not wrong, it's just timing. So you want to make sure that we don't start making up reasons in our heads for why a person may have slacked off or why a person may not have been showing up. But let me tell you, here is what I know. Timing changes. Timing changes. Time doesn't stay the same. Your situation never stays the same. Whatever happened is going to change. The only thing we can be 100% sure of is change. That is the only thing that we know. So the person who said no before might need the income now. Maybe they were good when you asked them before. The person who felt uncertain before might be more mature now. They've settled down. They don't have all the distractions that they had before. So this might be the right time for them. The person who quit before might be ready now. They had too many other things going on. Your job, write this down before you write anything else. Your job is not to convince. Your job is to reconnect. Your job is not to convince. Your job is simply to reconnect. Let that soak in. You're not convincing anybody. You're just reconnecting with them. Some of you are sitting on gold and you do not even realize it. I love that commercial. I know you've seen it where the lady is sitting in her house and all the bills are on the table and she's trying to figure out how she's going to pay these bills and she doesn't have the money and right underneath her is a gold mine. And they're yelling up to her, "You're sitting on a gold mine." And she's just struggling. She thinks she hears something, but she's still looking at all those bills and she's just struggling. Well, that is where a lot of people are. That's where a lot of us are. We're sitting on gold mines and we don't realize it. So let's know and let's set the momentum and let's know that momentum favors the person that is bold. We have to come out of our comfort zone. We have to become comfortable being uncomfortable. That's it. Just let me tell you this very clearly. Most businesses do not fail because the opportunity is bad. They fail because activity stops. Ooh. Mm. Somebody gonna post that. Well, look, somebody gonna put that on Instagram, put a picture up there. Come on. Most businesses do not fail because the opportunity is bad. They fail because activity stops. Momentum is created by action, not intention. You could have the greatest intentions in the world, but if you don't have action, you won't have momentum. So, momentum is created by your action, not by your intention. I intended to call this person. I intended to reach out. I intended to follow up. I intended to post. I intended to put up a picture, but you haven't. And that is why you don't have momentum. You have intentions, but no action. Your network is still your network. That hasn't changed. Your network is still your network. Just because someone stepped away does not mean the relationship disappeared. I have called people and picked up the phone and talked to a girlfriend that I hadn't talked to maybe for a couple of years and say, "Girl, I was just thinking about you," and I started laughing and I just said, "Let me call her and see what she's doing." And she'll say, "Girl, I was thinking about you the other day too. And I'm so glad you called me. What you been up to?" We don't go into why haven't I talked to you in 6 months, where you been, what you doing. We just reconnect. We just reconnect and we don't try to go into all that other stuff. So what we're doing is we are reactivating. We are sharing again. You are one reconnection away from momentum. One reconnection away from momentum. One text away from a leader reactivating. One text away from a leader reactivating. One conversation away from rebuilding your organization. It's your organization. I got another one for you. My husband tells this story that I love so much. There was a man who was tormented by bad dreams. And in this dream, every night, he would have the same dream. There's a monster following him, and the monster's about to overtake him, and he falls. And he looks up and he starts to scream. He wakes up from the dream. Every night he has this dream. And then this next night he's having this dream, and he says, please don't eat me. Before he, starts to screaming about the monster gonna eat him. And he says to the monster, are you gonna eat me? And the monster says, I don't know. This is your dream. This is your dream. You decide what's gonna happen. This is your dream. You decide that you're gonna get up and you're gonna punch your way out. This is your dream. You decide you're gonna get up and you're gonna fight your way through this. You're gonna get up and you're gonna run or you're gonna get away. This is your dream. So you get to decide. So, but it does require what? Boldness. So if you're on the ground, the monster's about to eat you, you got to be bold. It's time for a bold decision. You're not just going to lay there. You need to make a bold decision. Think about it. This is your dream. How is it going to end? How is it going to move forward? The answer to that question depends on you. Faith without action is dead. Vision without momentum is just a dream that never happened. Tonight, we move. Everybody, say that. Tonight, we move. Here we go. You ready? This is when you're going to take action. Here's what we're going to do. I want every single person on this call to take out your phone. I hope you're on your laptop. And if you're on your phone, it don't matter. Phones work now where you can text and still be on your call. I want every single person on here tonight. Take out your phone. Open your notes, write down 10 names, 10 names, 10 former reps. Don't think about it. Don't start thinking about, ooh, who was good. Don't start thinking about, ooh, they wasn't good. Don't start thinking about they've been gone too long. Just 10 names, quick. The first 10 that come to your mind, write them down. I'm waiting on you. I'm writing my 10 down. Dum 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 do 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 do. All right, 10 names. Now listen carefully. We are going to send the message while we on this call. Not after the call, not tomorrow morning. We're sending the call, we're sending the message right now. Here we go. It's a script. You can write it down. I'm going to take my time to make sure you get it. And anybody who's good at typing, if you would type it and put it in the chat for everybody else, I would love you for it and I'll, give you a good amen. Appreciate it. So this is what you're going to say. Hey, put the name in. Beverly, I was thinking about you today. Our company just opened a $99 promotion for former reps to reactivate. It immediately made me think of you. If timing was ever an issue before, this could be a great way to plug back in. Would you be open to taking a look? That's it. Send that message to all 10 people. Copy it, personalize it, send it right now. Do, 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 do. I don't see you moving. I need to see you sending those texts. When you've done it, I want you to drop done in the chat. I'm waiting on you. I want you to drop done in the chat. Let's see it. Done in the chat. If you don't give me 10, give me 5. But I want to see done in the chat. Repeat the message. Hey, Beverly. I was thinking about you today. Our company just opened a $99 promotion for former reps to reactivate. It immediately made me think of you. If timing was ever an issue before, this could be a great way to plug back in. Would you be open to taking a look? I see some Duns. Look at that, Teddy Moore. That's a leader, SVP. Thank you. Janetta, thank you. Madeline, good. We doing it. We doing it, y'all. Lena, let's go. Let's go. Type done. When you have sent at least 5, type done in the chat. At least 5, type done in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. I need some more. It's 82 people on this call. Let's go. We need some more. Done. Krista Malone, Dinah Williams. All right, let's go. I love it. I see you moving. I see you taking action. This is how leaders operate. I see you doing it. Robert Hill Bay, let's go. Somebody, will you type it in the chat? Somebody who got the words to the text message that you're sending out, please put it in the chat. Hey, whoever's name, I said Beverly. Actually, Beverly is the person when I joined under Bev, my girlfriend. I was thinking about you today. Our company just opened a $99 promotion for former reps to reactivate. It immediately made me think of you. If timing was ever an issue before, this could be a great way to plug back in. Would you be open to taking a look? Pause there. Send it. Send it. Okay, I see some more dones. I see some more dones. Some people, all right, Valerie, Joe and Valerie, Gladys, Stephen, all right. If you do your whole 5, say done. I want you to do 10, but once you get 5, say done. Now, what if 3 of those 10 say yes? 3 out of 10. What if one of those 3 out of 10 becomes hungry? What if one of them brings 2 more people after they've been reactivated? That is how organizations are rebuilt. That is how rank advances happen. That is how momentum starts. Do you know? Tonight, just on these responses, just on the people who hit you back and they say, yes, I'm ready. I was thinking about it too. I'm so glad you sent me this message. I was praying this morning about an opportunity. This is how it happens. Not a miracle that you can't even imagine, but this is a message that you could send out that can spark and revitalize and give you the momentum that you need. You cannot steer a parked car. Tonight, we're putting this business back in motion. So this is how we're closing tonight. I see the duns are still coming in. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep sending the duns. Don't think about it. Don't pre-qualify the people. Don't say, oh, she ain't gonna do it. Don't say, oh, they was mad. Don't do that. Don't do that. The first 10 that come to your mind, start there. Tomorrow, do another 10. Some of you have 100 people in your downline. Some of you have 100 people. That's crazy to think about. You have 100 people that you could send this message out to. I guarantee out of 100, you're going to get some people. Before you go to bed tonight, I challenge every one of you, reach out to those 10 people, not 5, 10. You did 5 while we were on the call. Do the rest of them. Do your next 5. Because this promotion will not change your business. The promotion is not what changes your business. Your action is what changes your business. Momentum favors the bold. Speed builds belief, and leaders move first. Leaders move first. Let's go back and get it. Let's go back and get what we left on the table. Now, stay ready because the replies are coming. If you would now, what you can do is when a person replies, yes, I'm open. When a person replies, yes, I want to do it. They're going to call corporate and then they're going to walk them through reactivating. How easy is that? You don't even have to do it. They're going to make the phone call and then they're going to reactivate them so that they're ready. I want you guys to have so many people calling. Cynthia's going to send me a dirty note. She's going to say, I can't believe you did this to us. We haven't been doing anything but answering calls. We had to call people in to help us to get this reactivation done. I want us to have so many calls coming into them that they don't know what to do with them. Now, I know you're looking at me, and I know you're saying, I've done things before. Jamel, I've done reactivation. I'm a revived person myself. That's great. I've done it too, but it doesn't matter if you've done it before. I'm asking you to do it this time. I'm going to end with one story. Jesus was out with his disciples. The disciples had into the boat and they had moved out into the water because they were going fishing. They were avid fishermen. Their livelihood was fishing. That's how they fed their families. That's how they earned their money. I see you, Linda Barnett. Congratulations, Julian, Sherman, Cheryl O'Neill, everybody. Congratulations on done, 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 done. I want to keep seeing dones. And so they were out fishing. They had been fishing all day and caught nothing. They had not caught anything. Now, these are experienced fishermen. What's the matter? They had caught nothing. Jesus was on the shore. He saw them and they saw him. And they said to him, Lord, we've been out here all day. We haven't caught anything. We're about to dry our nets and come in. Catch that. We're about to dry our nets and come in. And Jesus said, cast your net on the other side. They've been out there all day. It's night, it's dark. And he said, cast your net on the other side. And the disciples said, Lord, I know what I'm doing. I'm a fisherman and I've been out here all day. And I don't believe that's going to change nothing. But at your word, we're going to do it. And we're going to cast our net on the other side. They cast their net on the other side. You Bible readers already know. Come on, Teddy Moore, help me. The catch was so great, the net started to break. They couldn't even bring in all the fish that they caught because they were obedient. They didn't start saying, I've been fishing all day. I don't care what you say, Jesus. I know how to fish. I'm going to dry my nets. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, I'll think about it. They did it, not knowing that it would work or what the results were going to be. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to say whether what I said is right or wrong. Don't try to figure out who's going to say yes or who's going to say no. Cast your net on the other side, and your harvest will be greater than you will ever know. That's our training for tonight. I love y'all. I can't wait to hear the results. Some of you all are already getting messages where people are saying yes, yes, yes. And all I can say is welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to welcome all of those reps back, and we're going to be excited about the momentum that is starting in all of our businesses and in this company. Back to you, Mike. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much, Jamel. Awesome job. Thanks everyone that participated and really paid close attention to that message. If you take it to heart, it's going to make all the difference. And we do want to make sure that you're aware of this special challenge tied into the Revive promotion. We're challenging all representatives to recruit 2 new IMRs this month and acquire 3 new customers. Each of those activities can win you a prize as well, in addition to just having the extra customers and the extra partners. So, again, take that message to heart, cast that net, put yourself out there, reach out to new people, and reach out to some folks from the past with a new heart. And sometimes the timing will be right for some people. So take a look at that challenge and put yourself in a position to win. That's what it comes down to. These are the prizes that'll be awarded. The first person to recruit 2 IMRs will achieve this prize. The first to acquire 3 new customers this month, this calendar month, will win this prize. Pretty awesome stuff. All right, and last but certainly not least, let's make sure we get registered for the April corporate call. You can already do that tonight, just scanning this QR code. Our next call will be Thursday, April 2nd. Just scan this QR code, get registered, and if you register in advance, you can have your name on that slide that we showed earlier this evening for everyone that earned 500 extra points, 500 reward points. All right. Once again, I want to thank Senior Vice President Jamell Meeks. Wonderful, wonderful job tonight. I really enjoyed that. And thank you to all of you for attending tonight, for being here through to the end. And congratulations again on what I know in advance is going to be a great, great month. Good night, everyone. Have an epic, epic month.
That was amazing.
Yes.
Good night.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
amazing
Thank you.
training. Thank
Thank you
you.
Amazing.
so
Night
much.
all.
Thank you.
Amazing, amazing.
Absolutely.
Great
It
training.
was
Absolutely.
Thank you.
amazing. Thank
Amazing.
you,
you.
Thank
Jamel.
you.
It was
Yeah.
Thank you, SCP
outstanding.
Jamel.
Thank
God
you for
bless you.
coming.
Thank you.
Thank you
God
all for
bless.
being on the call.
Yeah.
Great job,
Well,
Jamel. Take care.
Thanks for
Thank
having us.
Thank you,
you.
everyone. Excellent job, Jamel. Excellent.
good night,
Thank you.
everyone.
Good
Yeah.
Good night,
night.
everybody.
Standing.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Standing out. Standing. Oh my, oh my.
That was off the hook.
Awesome training. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Good
Good
night. That was
night.
off
Good
the hook.
night.
I didn't hear what you heard, Jan.
No, I read what it said.
Oh, yeah, I missed
Mm-hmm.